session. So if you would like to check the previous sessions, because this is session number 6 since the beginning of the year, but we have been meeting since July 2021, so more than a year now, a year and a half now, almost. So yeah, let me first introduce myself. And as I said, this is a recording session, so you can check the previous sessions on my YouTube channel, Easy English with Nancy. I'll introduce myself quickly. My name is Nancy. I am originally from Egypt, but I lived in Ireland for 7 years, and now I moved to England, just moved to England 2 months ago. Not for a long time. My primary qualification is in pharmacy, but I followed my passion, which is English teaching, around 9 years ago. So I started learning English in 2013 when I first moved to Saudi Arabia. I taught English there for 2 years, and then I moved to Ireland, and I taught English in Ireland for 7 years. And now I'm teaching English in England. And I love voluntary work, okay? So that's why I am here, because I would like to share my knowledge with others, and I'd like to learn from you as well. So we are here trying to create an environment where we learn together. All right, so as I said, we meet every Wednesday at 8 p.m. England time, 10 p.m. Egypt time, and 11 p.m. Saudi Arabia time. So all you have to do is just, to download the Zoom app, create an account, and use the same link for every class. يعني احنا بنستخدم نفس اللينك كل يوم 4. مش هبعت لك لينك جديد، هو نفس اللينك تدخل بيه الأسبوع الجاي. And as I said, these are recorded sessions. السيشن متسجلة. All right, so let's start. We have 17 participants so far, which is great. I'll go through the class rules quickly. So accept and respect each other. You don't have to agree with everyone here, but show respect to everyone. We need to have one voice at a time so we can hear each other. Speak only in English, except for me, because sometimes I need to explain something for someone, maybe use some Arabic, but it's an exception, one exception. You have the maximum 5 minutes to speak, and I always say it's a judgment-free zone. So nobody here is going to say, oh, your English is bad, or your accent is like this or like that. No, we are here to learn together, to improve ourselves. And I always say it's all about progress, not perfection. Okay, so if you feel that you are improving, this is a progress. Okay, and nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Perfection is overrated. Okay, so these are the class rules. So do you guys agree to these rules? If so, let's move on. Let's start with a warm-up question. Okay, so this question is for everyone here in the room, and I'll allow you to unmute yourself. But please, guys, if you feel that there is some noise around you, just mute yourself straight away so we can hear each other. اوكي لو حسيت ان في دوشه حواليك يا ريت تعمل ميوت علشان نعرف نسمع بعض. All right, so what is the place that you wish you could be right now? Okay, what is the place that you wish you could be right now? Where? Okay, I'll allow you now to unmute yourself, and here we go. So who would like to answer this question? Where would you like to be? Well, let's see, Noura. Okay, you can unmute yourself, Noura.
Hi, Nancy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Noura?
Nice. Hi, fine. I miss you.
I miss you too. Well, I'm always looking forward to this class because I hear all these lovely voices,
Oh, actually, yeah, you deserve it.
Thank you so much. Well, the pleasure is mine. Now, tell me, Noura, if you could be in a place right now, where would you choose? What place would you choose?
Maybe it will be weird, but I wish to be with my sisters now.
Where are they?
One of them in different country. Other one, she have COVID-19, so she's in.
I'm sorry to hear.
I don't know what is it. She's in quarantine.
Oh yeah. Okay, but we call it.
Yeah.
She's in at home, right? She's
isolated. Yes, at home.
She's self-isolated.
Self-isolated, yes.
Yeah.
She's self-isolated.
Okay.
And the other one, she's outside Riyadh. She live in Dammam.
Okay, but they are both in Saudi Arabia?
Yes, but I miss them so
Okay.
much.
Of course. But it's good. Yeah, look at the
Because
positive side. They are still in the same country, so you can visit each other.
yeah, 2 months ago I was in Turkey. I still there around a month and a half, and when I come, I can't see them. Then my sister now sick, so almost now
Oh.
2-3 months we can't see each other.
Oh,
That's
I
why.
know. Must be difficult. Yeah, but inshallah she'll
Yes.
get well soon. Inshallah.
Thank you. And I wish I
Right.
take them and go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Come on, we're talking about holidays. So yeah,
Yes.
tell me.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I
you can
want to
take your
take
sister.
them, take my sisters, and go somewhere else. Maybe going to Italy, to Paris,
Yeah.
maybe.
And why did you choose these countries? Those countries.
Maybe most tourism.
Touristic.
Touristic. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, touristic.
Okay.
I think that's beautiful countries. When I was young, before I get married, that was my dream to live in Paris.
In Paris, wow, really?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that some people actually got a chance to live in Paris, but they didn't go because they feel like, oh, no, we
Yes.
don't like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
My niece visited it before maybe 3-4 years ago, and she told me she's not as nice as pictures.
It's not as nice as pictures, really.
Yes.
Wow.
She told me
Okay.
also the streets there have a bad smell.
Yeah, I was told the same thing, you know, and a lot of, especially, you know, in the touristic areas, like a lot of beggars and you know, trash in the streets. And I heard that. I can't say if it's 100%, you know, right? I need to go and visit myself and decide.
Yes, please.
Yeah, but that's good. So Noura, guys, if she could be in a place right now, she could be somewhere in Italy or maybe in Paris, right, Noura?
Yes, with my sisters.
Oh, with your sisters, yes. Company. Yeah, have you heard this proverb that said, choose the company before the road?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe yes.
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
Very much.
I totally agree. Thank you so much, Noura. Let's get someone else before we go on to the next exercise. So who would like to tell us? Where would you like to go? Mohammed Hani.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Nancy.
Hello, Mohammed. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Now tell me, if you could be in a place right now, where would you like to be?
I wish I could be with my friends at the cafe because now there's a very important match between Liverpool
I know. Well, okay. So, but you see, I really appreciate that you're here with us in the class. Guys, well, big applause to Mohammed because he left the match and he's here with us in the class. Thank you so much, Mohammed. We appreciate it.
I
do the same, Nancy. I do the same.
Oh, you
for
left?
you.
You left the match for me? Thank you, guys.
Yes, me. Yeah, wallahi. I think Osama is not here. Maybe he watched the match.
He's watching the match, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay.
another thing, Nancy. Another thing.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I am at my work and the signal is too bad. My
really?
mobile is over the window because the bad signal, you know.
Right.
But
we can hear you well. Your voice is not breaking or anything.
Because the mobile is at the window. There is a good signal.
Okay.
Good signal.
Okay, but we can hear you well. So okay, so if you could be in a place right now, it would be the cafe. I thought you're gonna dream big. Maybe you want to go to, I don't know, maybe the end of the world or something, Muhammad. Choose any far country or something.
I don't prefer any other country. I love Egypt and I don't like to be anywhere.
Wow, that's
lovely.
I love
Egypt.
Oh, you know what? This is a good thing. It's good. It's good to know what makes you happy and where you would like to be. So if that's what makes you happy, then you're in the right place then, right? You're in Egypt now.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay,
Egypt.
that's lovely.
But the only place I want to go, I wish I could be in Aswan right now. The weather now is very good.
Yeah,
fantastic.
It's beautiful. I know. Yeah, and people there are so kind.
Especially in Nova.
Yes. Yeah. I visited Aswan, Luxor and Aswan maybe when I was, I don't know, like 15 years ago or something. It's so bad. I always wanted to go back, but never got a chance. But inshallah, it's on my bucket list.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much, Muhammad Hani, and we'll see you inshallah again and listen to you. And thanks for being here. You're at work, bad signal, but he did it, guys. Like he's here and with us in the class. Thank you, Muhammad. All right, guys. Now I'll ask you a question in Arabic, and I would like you to answer me in the chat box. لو أنا عايز أقول أنا في أجازة، أنا في أجازة، هنقولها إزاي بالإنجلش؟ أنا في أجازة. I'm on vacation. Excellent, Asma. What else? I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. I'm on holidays. Excellent. Very good. So I'm on vacation or I'm on holidays. These are the most common sentences that you can tell people لما تكون في أجازة. I'm on vacation or I'm on holiday. You can also say, guys, I'm on holiday, not in. I'm on holiday, on vacation, on holiday. All right. You can also say, look at this. I'm on leave. I'm on leave. Leave, we use the word leave when you take leave from work. Okay, so for example لما نقول أجازة بدون مرتب مثلا بنقول عليها unpaid leave. Unpaid leave. فلو انت اخد اجازه من الشغل فبتقول I'm on leave. Let's say somebody called you on the phone and they said and they keep asking you questions about your work. You say, guys, stop, I'm on leave. I'm on leave. ما حدش يكلمني في الشغل. I'm on leave. All right. Where I'm at liberty. I'm at liberty. I'm free. Nobody talks to me about work or all this stuff. Okay. So, but again, the first two sentences that you guys said in the chat box, I'm on holiday or I'm on vacation, are the most common sentences that we use. All right, now let's get the fun begin. We will have 3 groups. Okay, let me see. Okay, I want you to look at this picture. Okay, these 3 pictures. So the first one is camping. Obviously, people are camping here. Some people are relaxing, and these couple or friends are going. Well, they are actually going for sightseeing. Okay. So what we are gonna do is, here is the question. In groups, I want you to think of what items you're going to pack for each holiday. So every group, I'll tell you now which group will take the camping, which group will take the sightseeing, and which group will take the maybe vacation on the beach. Okay, so but we need to think of what you're going to pack for each holiday destination and what activities you're going to do there. All right, so let me divide you into, I'll make the groups smaller because I know that sometimes you don't get a chance to speak. So let's have maybe 5 groups, right? 4, let's get 4 groups, and you will have 7 minutes. Let's say 7 minutes is good for this exercise. Okay, so 7 minutes to think of. So guys, room number 1, please listen to your name, because that's what you're going to do. So in room number 1, we have Asma, Muhammad Hani, Sama, Shireen, and Suzanne. Okay, so guys, you are going to take the picture of camping. So again, room 1, the picture of camping. Room 2, sightseeing. Room 3,
Nancy, sorry, I get out during you explaining.
It's
the
okay.
question.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk about what I'm going to pack.
Yeah,
what you're going to if I'm camping.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, what you're going to pack and what activities you're going to do there. All right. So again, so room number 1, you're going to go camping. Room number 2, sightseeing. Room number 3, relaxation, and room number 4, camping again. Okay. So 1 and 4 camping, 2 sightseeing, 3 relaxation, and go. So for those who are attending for the first time, just accept the invitation, you find yourself redirected to another smaller room. So yeah, go, go, go. Don't waste the time of your group. Excellent. So group number 4 are complete. Okay. 2 guys, Isra, Noha, Sama, Shireen, Susan, go, go, go.
You know, when I say you say hello, I say, Riham, that's nice. Familiar voice.
We are gonna talk about camping, I think.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes,
we
yes.
are number
Yes.
4, right?
Yeah, 4 you're gonna talk about camping.
Camping, yes.
Camping. Unfortunately,
I'm
I
not
think
camping person.
yes, I hate camping. You know?
Me too.
But let's say you think of someone. Well, I don't really know if you would find someone who would like camping. But
I love camping.
Oh,
who's this? Cutie pie.
he's my son.
Okay.
Camping, you know what?
What's camping?
Camping have a tent and
Yes, that's right. Can I speak?
Aw.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, Nora, come here. Don't let him go, please. He's gonna be like a super duper help, such a small little helper in the class. So you tell him, come here. Tell him, show him the picture and ask him, okay, what do we need to come? So seriously, have a discussion with him. Ask him what would you bring with you if you're going camping. If he's interested, let him participate, please.
He just told you. He said we have tent and fire.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right.
Wow. Well, that's amazing. Okay, tell him what kind of activities would you do there? Okay, so we'll be sitting in the tent the whole day or what? Oh, like that's so sweet. Okay, Mona and Radwa Helmi, is this your sister, Riham?
Yes, my sister.
Oh, that's so sweet. Hello, Radwa. It's a pleasure to meet you. رضوى قولي أي حاجة بالعربي يا رضوى عشان أسمع صوتك شبه ريهام ولا لأ؟
شبه ريهام صوت وصورة.
كمان wow. Yeah, you must be beautiful then, رضوى.
Thank you, Nancy.
As pretty as Riham. Okay, guys, I'll let you discuss this with
Yes.
Nora's son, and Mona, and I'm going to on the others. Okay?
Maybe they make us love camping.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Tell him the mic is his.
Yeah.
Those things that we need to, for example, to cook. And I don't know their names.
No, camping,
maybe-
camping. We can't use anything in furniture.
Toaster.
Camping,
Okay,
we use
like, so
natural things
We
like wood,
need
like matching.
like portable oven. Did you hear about it?
We need also dry
Oven?
food.
Dry food, yes. Okay, we said food, but we need the portable
Icebox,
oven.
icebox,
Yes.
Icebox, yes.
Icebox. Okay, what else? Let me remember.
Okay.
We said
We need
blanket.
some.
I think his time is running out.
Okay. What we gonna do, guys? What we gonna do?
Activities.
Okay, we gonna walk, hiking.
Yes, going for a
Hiking.
walk.
Hiking. It's walk.
Climbing the
going for-
mountain. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We can
what
play
else?
any
We can
sport.
explore.
Yeah.
We can
Or in the
explore
forest.
different things. We can
Relaxing, meditation.
ride a bike. ممكن hiking.
Yes.
Ride a bike around the place.
Yeah, and skates as well, skateboards. Yeah.
Clubs.
Yeah. And we could make it as well competition if some about bicycle. Yeah.
Shopping.
And could we making jogging as well, you know? And could we make as well activity for if someone who could really drawing something so big, we could make like can drawing something so big like a picture.
Eating, playing cards, hang out in the villages.
Yeah, that's a lot of things actually. Is anything in mind, Mr. Kamal?
Would you mind to?
What another? I think when I need to relax my body, I prefer to take with me my best friend to laugh and spend a good time with together to feel myself I relaxed. يعني that
or maybe reading a book.
yeah part شاطرة جدا برافو يعني. Excellent.
Something like that, to know the real history, who's built this place, why he built it, something like that. Maybe some photos for memory. That's it. I don't have more to say, really.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Oh, all right, okay. Okay, so how was the activity? Now let me see. So in room 1, Asma, Muhammad Hani, Sama, Shireen, and Susan. Let's hear from Asma.
Okay, I think Shireen will speak on behalf of us.
But I want you to speak. Okay, you just tell me what you discussed there, and it's okay. I'll let Shireen speak afterwards.
Okay.
Hello.
Sorry, Shireen, we'll just get Asma to speak, and then I'll let you speak afterwards.
Yes, sure.
Yeah?
Yes, sure.
Thank you so much. All right, go ahead, Asma.
Like my colleague, like share good examples about the items that we have to bring with us when we camp. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Like for example, a tent. But they mentioned many, but I don't know like the exact spelling or pronunciations.
All right. Okay.
I only remember tent.
Okay. Yeah. No worries. It's okay. Okay. So let Shireen then continue. Okay. So how what do you think about this discussion? Did you learn something, Asma, from the discussion?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Perfect.
About the activities, we can, for example, do hunting, exploring,
hunting.
Hunting, yeah, hunting animals.
Oh, okay. Go hunting.
Okay. Hiking or climbing the mountains, cooking some like food.
Okay.
I think that's all.
All right. Okay, perfect. So how would you cook food while you're camping?
Right.
Portable oven.
Thank you, Shireen. You saved my life.
Asma, come on, where do you live?
I live in Morocco.
Okay, you're so far from me, Asma. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're too far. Even if you made any mistake, you're quite far from me. Miles separates us. But you're doing great. Perfect, Asma. Well done. Okay, Shireen, go ahead. So portable, you said portable oven?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Muhammad, Hani, and Suzanne and Sama, we talked about what we're gonna take for camping: bottles of water, dry and fresh food, torch, tent, blanket. What is portable oven, ice box. What we're gonna do in the camping? We're gonna go hiking, exploring, meditation, cooking, playing games, speaking, hunting animals, by using gun.
Okay.
And then
That's
Muhammad
cool.
Hani will guard us. So that's all.
Okay, perfect, Shireen. MashaAllah, that's a lot. Yeah, you see, can I go with you guys?
Yes, please. Yes, it's our pleasure.
Yeah, sure. It's really pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you so much. You reminded me of a friend. She's from Poland, and once she told me once I rented a house with a very big garden, and she told me, Nancy, you can even go camping outside here. I told her, no, I hate camping. I can't go camping. Can't think even of spending the night outside, and it's so dark, and I'm just in the woods.
I think because of the insects.
Yes,
I hate insects. Ooh,
yeah, of course. Yeah,
that's disgusting.
But
I can't.
But she was surprised that I haven't gone for even for once, for camping. Like, how come they didn't even take you in school, like for a school trip or something? And she was like, okay, like she made me feel that I to طفولة مشردة. All right.
Finally,
guys.
Nancy, they ordered me to guard them. Finally, they ordered me to guard them.
Ordered you.
Only
Nobody
the-
can order you.
Wallahi, we didn't order. He just gave
volunteered.
us. Yes, wallahi, yes. And he
I
told us he
remembered a
spent
lot of
1
things to
year.
take with them. I remembered a lot of things that you take them. They
ignore it.
How can guys you brought a lot of things with you? How can he look after you? Look after
They
his
forget a
stuff
lot of things. They forget the most important thing too. I told them that you must
Like
take
what?
first aid bag. They forget to
Very
we told them
not
about
really
it.
like this one.
They
Yeah.
forget they forget to mention guns. How could we defend ourselves?
No, I said Muhammad guns, but I
she
didn't
said
say
she said that. But first aid,
I write it,
bag
but
is
forget to say.
very important one. Muhammad, well done. I really like this one. Even when I was preparing the lesson, I didn't think of this one. So well done. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Asma, Muhammad Hani, Sama, Shireen, and Susan in group number 1. Let's go to group number 2. Kamal, Muhammad Abdulaziz, Amani, and Randa. So, guys, what was your destination? Which picture that you were assigned to discuss? So who's gonna speak on behalf of group number 2? Kamal, Muhammad Abdulaziz, Amani, and Randa.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Randa.
Okay, Randa, yeah, go ahead. Randa, are you scared or something?
Hello.
Yes.
What?
Are you scared? Hello.
No.
Your voice is so low. You're still cute though. All right, go ahead, Randa. Tell me.
I think it's a temple or
first we were talking about photo
sightseeing.
Sightseeing.
Go sightseeing. Okay.
It's important place, I think. Hello, Nancy?
Yes, man, you can hear you.
Sightseeing means visiting is famous or most famous places in any place in a city or any place, whatever.
Very good. Yes, excellent.
Okay.
And what items would you take with you when you go there?
Cameras, sunglasses, backpacks, and water, glass, watches. Food.
Lovely.
Walking shoes.
Yeah, comfy shoes, comfortable shoes. Yeah.
Okay. What else?
Who was with you? Let's
Activities.
see. Maybe we can ask Randa to continue because I don't know where did she go. Randa, are you still there?
Yes.
Yeah. Any more items you would pack?
Sunscreen.
Oh yes, very important one. Very good, very good. Okay, and what activities would you guys do?
Take pictures. Make a tour like around the place.
Yes.
Do shopping. Hiking.
Would you go hiking while sightseeing? I don't think so, Manny, because when you actually, well, tell me again the definition of sightseeing that you've just said.
Sightseeing means visiting of the most famous places in the city.
Yeah, so inside the city you wouldn't find like mountains
or anywhere.
Yeah, okay, but you wouldn't go hiking while sightseeing, I think. What do you think?
When I when I take pictures, I should walk walk around museums, hills, or mountains.
All
anything.
right, okay, but you know what's the difference between walking and hiking?
Walking, hiking, walking around المشي حول a specific place or يعني hills or mountains.
Yes,
or
okay.
Can I say it?
Yes, Shireen, go ahead.
It's walking along a mountain, in climbing, and something related with forest and mountains more.
Yeah, so it's more it needs more effort
Yes.
to do. Okay, so with hiking, as Amani said, you need comfy shoes and you need good health to do it. All right, thank you so much, group number.
Can I add something about sightseeing?
Okay,
Shireen,
today. Can you write it down and I will ask you after I discuss with the others. Okay. Thank you so much. Group number 3, Isra, Hagar, Noha, and Noura. So I bet you're going to talk about the relaxation and these two couples relaxing on the beach. So go ahead. Who's going to speak on behalf of room number 3? I'd like someone who did not speak. So maybe Isra, Hagar, or Noha. Isra, here, you're unmuted. Go ahead, Isra Ibrahim.
I was with them in the room and I talked. So I unmuted myself to say that to you guys. You can talk now because I talked. I will give you the chance, Noura and Hagar, if you want. But I want to talk for sure, yeah.
Okay, Isra. Okay, that's so nice of you. All right, so Hagar or Noha, would you like to tell us what did you guys discuss there?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay, go ahead, Hagar.
Okay, we can take sunglasses, sunscreen, sun hats, and maybe swimming suits, light clothes, yoga stuff like yoga mats or kit, plenty of water, lounge chairs, camera, and also fresh foods, fresh vegetables, fruits, fresh juice.
Yes, excellent. Well done. Do you know this hat that the lady is wearing? We call it a straw hat.
Straw hat?
Straw hat, yes.
There is a difference between it and the sun hat?
The same.
Yeah,
the same one, just this one. Yeah, straw hat. Okay, good, but well done. That's good. You guys are actually surprising me because you packed a lot of stuff that I didn't even think of. So that's amazing. Very good. And what kind of activity? Let's get Noha to speak. Noha, are you there?
Okay.
Thank you, Hagar. Thank you, Isra. Noha?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, tell us, Noha, what kind of activities would you do if you're going on relaxing vacation or holiday?
I'm swimming. And what else?
Yeah, you just look at the picture and think, what kind of activities would you like to do if you're going to the beach? You can just lie on the beach as well, read something.
Yes, so when I go to the beach, I just like swimming.
Okay, that's good. Cool. You're like me, because I'm originally from Port Said in Egypt, and I love swimming. Yeah, really love it. All right, Noha.
If Noha is finished, can I continue with the things which they don't say?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, we decided to talk to take headphones and a playlist for songs, and that we decided to about activities. What would you do? What will you do? We decided to don't talk to anyone, don't think in anything, even our work. And we thought that it will be more good to take our best friend to laugh and spend a good time to feel ourselves relaxed. And we said that we have to eat fresh vegetable and the fruits. So I think Hagar said that to be relaxed but in good health.
Wow, that's amazing, Isra. Well done. That's a lot of things that you can do when you want to relax. And again, as Noura said, it's the company. So very good and well done. So in room 4, we had Riham, and I don't know where are the others. Riham, Radu, I think maybe some of them left the room. So Riham, you need to speak now. It's only you here. All right. So it was the camping again. So if there is something else that you discussed with the girls that the participants from room 1 didn't mention, you can go ahead and tell us.
No, but we are agree with each other that we hate camping, you know.
All right, I give Noura a picture.
Yes, Noura wants a fancy hotels, and me also hate you know, insects and dark places. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And to be in or to get out from my comfort zone, you know. I want my home, my kitchen, my room.
All right, but you haven't tried it, have you?
No.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't.
All right.
But the only thing I admire, I think meditation. Meditation will be a good thing, because I feel that I need meditation exercise, you know.
All right.
Or calm places a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. Shireen wrote here a cosmopolitan place, and this means, Shireen, you have 30 seconds to explain this, because we need to jump to the next activity. So you can unmute yourself and tell them what does cosmopolitan mean.
Today, I watched the video. We're talking about the same.
30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay.
Run.
Which has many different people and cultures mixed together.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the first one. Sample lots of delicious food. It's mean try many different food or many different dishes.
Excellent.
I think if we're gonna go to sightseeing, we're gonna find different restaurants and a chance to sample lots of delicious food.
Yes, lovely, Shireen. Thank you so much, and thanks for adding this word, cosmopolitan. It's very, very. I mean, it's such
an advanced word.
Yeah, because cosmopolitan, it's like London, for example. London is a cosmopolitan city, because you find people from all around the world living there, okay, from different countries, cultures, religions, and backgrounds. So it's a cosmopolitan place. Thank you so much, Shireen. It's a good word, actually. Okay, now what I am going to do is I'm going to show you some of the activities that you can actually do while you're on holiday or vacation. And by the way, you're like taking few days off. You don't necessarily need, when we mention the word holiday or vacation, people always think about traveling, okay? But sometimes you can have a few days off, and you still, you know, around in your city, or the city where you live, or maybe even you spend it in your house doing something different other than, you know, your daily routine. So you can take a look at these activities here and tell me What do you prefer? Okay, I want you to choose maybe 3 of these activities and write it in the chat box. Tell me, what do you prefer? So do a jigsaw. Jigsaw is like the puzzle. Okay, so I remember Noura likes to do jigsaw. Go for a picnic. And I want you guys take a look at this. So you can go walking, go hiking, go swimming, go sailing, go shopping, go camping, go fishing, go surfing, go hunting, as you said. Okay. So all these, so you can say go and then the gerund. Also maybe riding a horse or a camel, sightseeing, as we said, snorkeling and diving. If there is something that you don't know, please tell me in the chat box. Eating out, maybe with friends or family, sunbathing, okay, just to lay on the beach and enjoy the sun, stargazing, you know, to watch the stars, visiting historic sites, lazing on the beach, reading and meeting friends. Any new vocabulary? This is just some idea of what activities you could do when you're on holidays. Excellent. All right, let's jump to, oh yeah, this is a very nice exercise. Go for this. Okay, so I will divide you into groups again. Okay, and I want you to make a story using at least 10 of the following words. So I want everyone now to take screenshot of this slide. Okay, and the words are, please take a quick look at these words, and if there is any new word, please type it in the chat box and I will tell you what it means. Okay, so map, you know what, I'll say it anyway. Map خريطة, ticket تذكرة, tourist سائح, airport مطار, backpack شنطة ظهر, cruise اللي هي رحلة بحرية, flight رحلة بالطيارة, destination الجهة اللي انت هتسافر لها مثلا, hostel زي الهوتيل بس أصغر, museum متحف, pictures صور, travel agency اللي هي وكالات السفر, transportation وسائل النقل, weekend عطلة نهاية الأسبوع, waterfall. Anybody knows what's waterfall? What does waterfall mean?
شلالات.
Well done. Very good. To pack.
Niagara Falls, like Niagara Falls.
Yes, excellent, Susan. Well done. Pack and unpack. The opposite of pack is to unpack. So you pack your luggage, يعني بتحزم الأمتعة. Unpack your luggage يعني بترجع بقى كل حاجة في الدولاب عشان احنا روحنا. Booking يعني ايه؟ يعني
حجز.
Thank you. كلمة بالعربي بتطير. Foreigner يعني أجنبي. Departure يعني سفر. Arrival يعني وصول. And you always see this at airports. So you see departure lounge and arrival lounge. صالات السفر وصالات الوصول. Now what I want you to do again is take a screenshot of this slide and I want you to use at least 10 of these words. I want you to make a story and use at least 10 of these words. And now let's go. We're gonna get, so we are still 19, so we're gonna have another 4 rooms. Okay, but this time I want you to be quick because I am going to give you 5 minutes, only 5 minutes. Okay, and now go. Guys, please don't take too long to join the room because this is from the time of your team. Okay.
Yes, who's gonna start?
Let's start.
Okay, can I start because I
yeah, sure, yeah, go ahead.
Because I went to the pyramids before 2 days ago, I think.
2 days ago.
Yes.
2 days ago.
Yes. It's amazing. We go to we prepare ourselves and prepare our pack. We have a backpack and go with I went with my children, and we saw a lot of tourists, and
hello
we don't
guys.
have
Hello.
Shireen.
Hello, we can make a conversation between a wife and husband.
Okay, it's good.
Go ahead, Shireen.
Just, she's gone, I think. She left. Just keep on.
First,
Okay.
First we planned
Yeah.
to go anywhere. What's the place? We can say go to Maldives Islands.
Okay. Maldives.
We booked our tickets.
And I booking tickets
No.
ممكن نقول can say I booked the ticket to America. Would you yeah ما احنا already عملنا البوك في الأول قلنا booking.
ممكن تاني نعمل بوك تاني للموزة.
بعد الميوزيوم I call a travel agency maybe to organize
you.
How can I help you?
Okay, they will.
I wanna book 2 tickets to Paris.
ثانية واحدة. I wanna book 2 tickets to Paris. Can I know can I know the cost of them? Can I know the cost of
the price? What are the price for 2 tickets?
Cost for 2 tickets. Okay. What else?
What is the price? Sorry. What is the price?
Okay. What's the cost for 2 tickets? What else?
Okay.
So he will tell them the cost will be $2,000 for each one.
Excuse me, can you ask here to what is the destination only for Paris, or you want to go to another place?
Can I say what? We say how I can help you. His reply, I want to book 2 tickets to Paris. Can I know the cost of for 2 tickets?
What I have?
Like, but don't forget, she will say, don't forget your map. But why we need the map?
Okay.
We don't need it. We are going to Paris by airplane.
Google
Why
Map.
do we need a map?
Google Map on our phone.
All right. Okay.
Okay. I will call a travel agency to book our. I will call.
Okay. And give us more information about the destination. Okay. Give us more information about the destination. Okay. But like we have to stay in a hotel.
All right, welcome back, guys. Do you need more time?
Yeah, we need more.
Yes,
more.
More.
Yes.
More.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a book, Nancy. It's like a book.
Okay, but remember,
Just tell us.
you just need to include 10 vocabulary or 10 words in your story, okay?
Yeah,
but I'll give you another 5 minutes, okay? I'll give you another 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes, and we will renew it.
All right, go.
You know, Nancy, we finish. We use it all. We use all the words.
We used all the words. Wow.
Yeah, almost all the words. Yeah, me and Randa, we was.
Okay, mashallah, that's amazing. Okay, you can, I don't know, maybe you can read it out loud again with the ladies and make sure no mistakes maybe.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Can you join me to them?
All right. Let me see. You're in room 3. How you're ready?
Yeah, I
there?
was with Noura and Randa.
Okay, one second.
And there's one new girl, but she didn't talk anything.
Okay, one second. Let me see. So we're in the... One second more. I don't know why you can't find. Where is room 3? Yes, okay, room 3.
I think there is no room 3 because the other Noura and Marwa are here now.
Okay, so we're in the main session right now, right?
Yes, and my team here is with us.
Okay, and then room 3, Randa is there alone. So I'll move Randa to the main session and you guys can, this is easier now. Okay, so Randa will discuss it with you now here, all right? I will check on the others.
The flight عايزة أقول تستغرق. The flight what the meaning of تستغرق? It will take. It takes 10 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we are in the airport. Kamal, let's share us, Kamal.
Share with us.
Okay, Kamal with us. Okay, we take flight with us. Okay, we reached to Paris. We do not
and go to the waterfall. She will say, I prefer we have to go waterfalls at first, and then
I prefer going to the museum. Okay.
Going to the museum. And if she said I prefer to go to waterfall, okay, let me take my dress and my slipper and my straw hat. She will say it, and he will say, okay, I'm waiting for you. Then I think if we write something about here, transportation is good.
Flight was very tiring.
Yeah.
This is the last thing I wrote.
Okay. And the arrival, maybe, and the arrival was on late night.
Already we arrived. Okay.
Okay.
Agency.
Go to
I called travel agency to organize a trip for me to waterfall, maybe. Waterfall, yes. I went there. I find a lot of foreigners there. I took a lot. We said I took a lot of pictures.
Oh, okay.
I spent the weekend in waterfall, maybe in a small hostel. You can say.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
All right. Let me check. Okay, so room 1. Let me see. So Nahla, can you speak or you're busy at the moment? Did you participate in the discussion? So room 1, Asma, Isra, Nahla, and Priyam. Did Nahla speak with you guys?
No, Nancy.
Okay. Okay. Were you listening? Were you listening to
them?
Yeah,
I was listening. Yeah.
Okay, guys, because Nahla is a dear friend of mine, and I'm so delighted to hear her voice.
Thank you, Nancy.
You're very welcome, Nahla. Okay, are you busy with Yassine at the moment?
Yes, he was crying because I go upstairs.
Okay, you went upstairs. All right.
Yeah,
okay.
I went upstairs.
No worries. Okay, so as long as you're listening to us, it's okay. So let's get maybe who will speak, guys?
I'm ready.
1 second, Shireen, but you were not in room 1. I'm talking
please,
about room 1.
Make a
I'm ready.
conversation
Okay, I'm
between you
ready.
and me.
Guys, room 1, أسماء. أسماء,
Okay.
إسراء, Nahla,
Yes.
and Riham.
Okay,
Okay.
I can speak with you and Asma.
Yes.
Okay,
Go ahead, Isra.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
Asma, you can go ahead. Isra, speak the other
Okay,
side.
basically, they suggest to, like, making a dialogue.
Okay, excellent.
Using those vocabularies.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
So
Why not?
Isra, are you here?
Okay, so you're gonna have like
Go
a
ahead.
conversation, Asma and Isra. Okay, so like a conversation between you two.
Okay.
Okay. Go.
Wife and husband are talking about that they want to go on vacation. Wife will say, "Let's go on vacation, darling, to relax."
Yeah, why not? What do you, for example, what do you suggest? Where shall we go, or where shall we travel?
I think we shall travel to a place, a country which include the sea and museums and waterfalls.
Okay. So I think it might be good to visit London. Okay.
Okay, why not? I agree with you. Will please book tickets. Please.
Okay, I will call the travel agency to book two tickets for us for tomorrow nights.
Okay, that's good. While you book these tickets, please book the hotel. Don't forget it, because I want to stay in hotel some days.
Of course, I will. So right now I'm going to pack our clothes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. To pack the clothes. What are we going to pack? Yeah.
I
forgot the conversation.
Okay, so you're improvising. Yeah, technically. But you know what? This was amazing, Asma and Isra, and I like the idea. It's not just a story, like one person would just read it or tell us the story. So you made it like a conversation, which is great. I like the idea. But well done. It's really nice, and I like the way the husband agrees to everything the wife says. This is the way to go.
He's trying to avoid the argument, Nancy.
Miss Nancy, we didn't finish yet.
Oh, I know, but you see, our time is tight. I'm trying, to listen to the. No, it's fine. I am enjoying listening to the two of you, but I'm trying, to listen to the rest of the groups. Thank you so much, Asma and Isra. Group number 1. Okay, group number 2 is Hagar, Noha, Muhammad Hani, Noor, and Sama. Who's going to tell us your story? Or shall I choose? Let's see who did not speak. Noor, who's Noor? Hello, Noor? Hello? I cannot hear you, Noor. I'm sorry, Noor, I cannot hear you at all. Okay, let's... Yeah, try to speak. Let me see if I can hear you.
I can't understand. My group didn't about that, but I can make a short story using these words.
You see, the idea, Noor, is to work with your group, to have a discussion with them, So you couldn't understand them?
No, I didn't understand what about talking.
Okay, so you didn't understand what we were talking about. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're basically what we were trying to do here is to make a story okay, or tell us a story, and you use at least 10 words of these. تعملي قصة أو تحاولي مع الجروب بتاعك تعملوا قصة فيها على الأقل 10 كلمات من اللي قدامكم دي. You should work in groups. But you know what? It's okay. I'll let someone else tell us the story of group number 2, and then I'll get back to you with another question. Is that okay, Noor?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Noor. Okay, let's get Sama. I didn't hear Sama today. Did Sama speak with you guys? Because sometimes people are busy, and I appreciate that, you know, they're busy and they're still here listening to us. Okay, Mohammed, go ahead. It seems like Sama is busy.
We discussed a short story. First, we planned to go to Maldives Islands. We contacted the travel agency to book the tickets of the flight. We packed all of our luggage. We took the flight to our destination. The flight took about 6 hours. The flight was very tiring. Finally, we reached the hotel. After we arrived, we took a rest to begin our journey. That's the end of all of our discuss, but I can continue.
But that's nice. That's good. You see, it's straight to the point and a lot of vocabulary here. So it's great. Amazing, Muhammad Hani. Thank you so much. All right. Group number 3, Noura, Marwa Rabah, Randa, and no. Is there? Are there 2 Nouras here?
Yeah, 2 Noura.
Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. So 1 Noura with heart, Noura without heart. So who's the one that I know? Noura with heart. Noura with heart. Okay. Okay. Let's get Noura without heart to speak.
Yes, please. Let her talk, please.
Yes. Noura, go ahead. Tell us your story of your group.
With heart or without heart?
Without heart.
Yeah, with heart, I will mute myself.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead, Noura.
We will make a conversation between us.
Story or a conversation, whatever. What did you guys discuss?
A conversation.
Okay. Okay. So who would like to make a conversation with Noura?
No, Noura, we didn't make a conversation. We took like a little story or something. That's what we talk about.
Okay. Us your story.
Yes, our story.
Okay. So Noura, are you ready to tell us your story or? Okay. I see Noura. Where is Noura? I don't know. Okay. Randa, would you like to go ahead? Tell us the story.
I decided to go holiday.
On holiday.
Okay. Then I call a travel agency to book it a ticket, 2 tickets for me and my husband. Then we go to the airport. We prepare our backpack. Then we go to the airport.
Randa, are you speaking about something happened in the past? So
yes.
Okay. So you try to use the verbs in the past. Okay, so we went to the airport, we prepared, okay? Try to think of the past of all the verbs. As long as the story is in the past, it's something that you've already done. Try to use the verbs in the past.
Then our flight was at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Our flight was very tired, so we go
Tiring.
to the hotel. Then we take a rest. Then we go to museum and take a lot of pictures.
Went to the museum and
went to a museum and took a lot of pictures there. Then we went to a waterfall.
Good. Very good. The one thing, Randa, you said the flight is tired. You know, tired يعني تعبان. So the flight cannot be tired, okay? You could be tired, but the flight cannot be tired. So the flight is tiring. Tiring يعني متعبة. إنما tired يعني تعبان. Okay? Well done, Rhonda. Thank you so much. Okay, and then group number 4, who's going to speak? Kamal, Amani, Shireen, and Susan. Let's get Susan to speak. Susan, would you like to tell us your story?
Sorry, I'm not ready now. Sorry, I'm so
No
sorry.
worries, it's okay. Okay, Kamal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a try.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we'll give the Bluetooth. Sorry, because I forget
the story.
voice.
Yeah. The story with between woman and husband, wife and husband.
Okay, I will start.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe I'm feeling lonely, so I decide to change. Change anything in my life. So I
remember the story,
to
huh?
take a.
Shireen,
I
just
decide.
1 second, let him speak. Yeah,
you remember
I
the story?
decide to.
1 second, Shireen. Let him speak. Even if he's going to improvise, it's fine. Go ahead, Kamal. But please raise your voice a little bit.
I'm trying. So I decided to make a trip. So I'm going to internet and booking a flight ticket to Dahab because I don't like long time in a plane. So I'm took a taxi and going to airport or gone or airport.
Went. If it's in the past.
Went to airport and take my flight to that and directly went to hotel and to my room and unpack my luggage.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good, Kamal. That's good. Well done. Thank you so much. I'm sorry to cut you off. We just have a lot of other things to do. I'm trying to keep track of the time, but that's good. That's amazing. Well done. Well done, you all. The idea, this is how I'd like you to learn the vocabulary, okay? I want you to know that you cannot just translate it to your mother tongue or your first language and that's it. No, you need, if there is a new word or a new vocabulary, try to put it in story or try to put it in a sentence. So the context is very important so you can remember the word later. All right, so now there is a reading comprehension and another listening exercise. This is so exciting, but we don't have enough time for all this. So there is something that I'd like to know if you know about it or not. When you visit, when you travel or something, you can go to different places and then you spend the night in maybe in a hotel or hostel, or you have a coach surfing. So these are some of the beds that you could sleep in. And I'd like to tell you about their names because they are not like the normal names. Anybody knows what's the name of these beds here on this picture on the left? If you can tell me in the chat box. So anyone? So the two beds on the top of each other. Anybody know? If you know the answer, excellent, Nora. It's bunk, not bunk. It's BU. Okay, it's bunk. Very good, bunk. Very good. So the two beds on the top of each other are called bunk. The second one, the baby bed. What do we call the baby bed? Who knows? The baby bed. Crib, okay, very good. No, not a baby set. Or cot, the crib or cot. Very good, Nahla, well done, cot. Okay, the third picture, okay, this one here, this green bed, what do we call it? If you know. I don't know this scroll, Shireen, I'll Google it. See, Shireen adds vocabulary. She always adds new words to our session. Okay, I'll keep this one to the last. Okay, we'll keep this third picture to the last. Okay, what do we call this bed that has air inside? You need to blow it like a float or something to sleep on it. So it has air inside. What do we call this bed? Try to guess the name. I know sometimes you don't know the name, but you can guess the name. Well, mattress اللي هي المرتبة. Okay. Air bed. Very good, Isra. Yes, air bed. It's air bed or blow up bed. So it's good to guess sometimes, because if you don't know, let's say you don't know the name and you want to Google it. Okay, so it's air bed. Very good, air bed or blow up bed. Okay, the second, the next one here, you know, this kind of beds, like you have a, well, sofa bed, excellent, or yes, it's sofa bed, and it has another name. It's convertible. Okay, so it's sofa bed or convertible bed. يعني بيتحول from sofa to bed. All right, very good. And this one here, the bed that you can fill it up with water. Again, you can guess, Isra. Wet bed? No, not wet bed. But with a pool bed, no. A jacuzzi, I wish. All right, it's called, yes, Nora, it's water bed. That's right. Okay, let's go to the last one here. And this is the one that you take with you when you go to camping. Yeah, well, it's we call it sleeping bag or sleeping bed. Okay, so here are the names. Okay, so air bed, blow up bed, convertible bed or sofa bed, water bed, hammock. Okay, this one is called hammock. Okay, I knew it when I came to Ireland. I didn't know it before. Hammock. Okay. Cool. Okay, so guys, I really have, so again, if you want this PowerPoint presentation, Shireen, would you please write your email in the chat box? So if anyone would like Shireen to send them the presentation, she will do so. She's our class organizer, coordinator. So it's, yeah, Shireen, if you can type it in the chat box and I'll copy it here. She will send you, yeah, just send about email لشيرين. شيرين هتبعت لك presentation because I send it to Shireen. I'll copy it here. Because we have more activities here, so you can check it yourself afterwards. And the other thing, بصوا يا جماعة هنا كمان في الكومبريهنشن، حاولوا انتوا تعملوها بقى لأنه مفيش وقت خلاص. وفي كمان listening exercise حلو جدا وعليه تسمعوا يعني أوديو وتحلوا عليه أسئلة. Okay, now بس يعني أنا بجد I'm enjoying myself with you here, بس we need to go to the grammar part. All right, so let me see. هكتب لكم بس email شيرين هنا. Okay, guys, so Shireen, SHEREEN, Sammy, SAMY 298@yahoo.com. This is Shireen's email, so you can take a picture of her email. And if you would like Shireen to send you the presentation, she will do it. Okay, now I will share. One second. Yeah, today we are going to talk about prepositions. Guys, I'm so sorry I muted everyone because I need to explain this quickly because Nelly and Lily started to cry and they went to sleep. alright, so prepositions يعني ايه؟ انا طبعا الناس بتحضر معايا قبل كده، انا الجزء بتاع الجرامر يعني بنشرحه انجلش مع عربي كده علشان نتاكد ان كل الناس فاهمه. يعني ايه prepositions؟ يعني حروف الجر. عندنا في العربي عندنا في والى، ايه وظيفتهم حروف الجر؟ ال preposition is a word that tells you where or when something is in relation to something else. يعني بتقول لك فين وامتى حاجة بتحصل مقارنة أو بالعلاقة مع حاجة تانية. يعني إيه؟ يعني لو خدنا example زي the house was on the hill beside a tree. يعني البيت كان على الهضبة أو التل جنب شجرة. يبقى على ده حرف جر، وبeside جنب الشجرة دي beside يعني حرف جر. ايه اهميته؟ هو دلوقتي حدد لك فين بالظبط موقع البيت. So in this sentence on and beside are prepositions which show you exactly where the house was. Okay, يبقى without these prepositions مش هتعرف where exactly was the house. Okay, so فدي أهمية ال prepositions. تعالوا نشوف في طبعا prepositions للtime، للdirection، للplace، حاجات مختلفة. For example هنا دي preposition of direction. Okay, الحروف الجر اللي بنستخدمها مع الاتجاهات. To refer to a direction, use the prepositions to, in, into, on, and onto. Okay, so she drove to the store. هي سائت إلى المتجر. She drove to the store. Don't ring the doorbell. Come right in the house, or come right into the house. يعني ما تضربش جرس الباب. Come right into the house يعني ادخل على طول جوه أو داخل المنزل. Drive onto the grass and park the car there. Drive onto يعني سوق على الجراس الحشائش، و park the car there يعني اركن العربية هناك. Okay, so these are some of the prepositions that you can use for directions. Direction. The second one is preposition of time. اما اجي اتكلم عن الوقت، وبليز يا جماعه ركزوا معايا في الحته دي عشان in on at ناس بتتلخبط فيهم. اوكي، فاحنا بنستخدم in و on و at لما نتكلم عن حاجه ليها علاقه بالتايم. طيب احنا ممكن هنستخدم in، نركز على in الاول. لما نيجي بنقول بنتكلم على شهر، بنتكلم على سنة، بنتكلم على موسم. اوكي، season. فمثلا بقول let's say the weather is cold in December. in December. اوكي، عايزاكم حتى تفكروا فيها زي ما بنقول بالعربي. انت عيد ميلادك امتى؟ انا عيد ميلادي في شهر مثلا 8 او في شهر يوليو. اوكي، فبنستخدم مع الشهور in. اوكي، she was born in. انت اتولدت سنة كام؟ انا اتولدت في سنة، في برضو سنة كذا. يبقى I was born in 1990 مثلا for example. yes أماني، أيام شهور ساعات. I like this one. okay. برضو نستخدمها مع ال seasons. okay, it's cool. Well, the weather is hot in the summer. alright. he reads in the evening. اوكي، نركز برضو في الحتة دي. لو هنتكلم على حاجة بتحصل الصبح، الظهر، بالليل، فبقول in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. alright. good. اوكي، at بنستخدمها مع الوقت. اوكي، يعني مثلا when are we going to meet? We are going to meet at 11 o'clock for example. Okay, he eats lunch at noon. at noon يعني وقت الظهر. okay. she often goes for a walk at night. okay, أو at midnight. الحاجات دي يعني ما بتتحفظش، هي بتيجي with practice. بعد شوية شوية ما تقرأ وتستخدمها كتير هتفتكرها. okay. on بنستخدمها مع الأيام. يعني مثلا we meet on Wednesdays. okay, we meet on Wednesdays. احنا بنتقابل كل أيام الأربع. we are going to go for a walk in the park on weekends. okay. ف on مع الأيام ومع الويك اند كمان. اوكي، good. خلينا نعمل extended time يا جماعة بليز معلش اقروها انتوا. آخر حاجة ال prepositions of place. To refer to a place use the prepositions in, at, on, inside. They will meet in the lunch room. She was waiting at the corner. هي كانت واقفة يعني في الكورنر في الجنب مستنية. He left his phone on the bed. هو ساب الموبايل بتاعه على السرير. Place the pen inside the drawer. يعني ضع القلم بداخل الدرج. تمام؟ كل دول ايه prepositions. عايزين more؟ بصوا هنا دايما في اخر هتلاقيني حاطه في اخر البرزنتيشن كل الويب سايتس اللي انا استخدمتها. فلو عايزين ترجعوا لها بيكون فيها كمان exercise على الجزء الجرامر والحاجات طبعا كمان اللي قبل كده. كمان جزء بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم one second even جزء الconversation أو التوبيك بتاع الconversation بتاعنا حاطه لكم برضه references. So if you want to practice more you can do this. And again thanks to Shireen for sharing the presentation with everyone. يا جماعة ساعات حد بيبعت لي بيقول لي شيرين ما بعتش. اللي بيبعت لشيرين يقول لها بعتي لي الإيميل هي بتبعت له. بس please you check your email عشان ساعات انتوا بتوصل لكم مثلا على الجنك or something. فعشان كده هي مش يعني تشيك الايميل بتاعكم ممكن يوصل في السبام او في الجنك. Okay, it happens sometimes. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry about that. يعني الجرامر part I really wanted to يعني ان احنا نحل شوية exercise عليها but I need to go. Thank you so much and see you all next Wednesday. السلام عليكم.